has got Excal against the wall here. There's nothing Excal's going to be able to do surely against this. GG from Marika. Holy moly, we are headed to a 6-6 decider. One of the most epic sets of all time. ViViD is just completely wrecking at the minute. Everything inside of Excal's base is getting wrecked. ViViD's coming in from about 27 different angles.
This September, 64 of the best players will battle it out. There can only be one winner. Could it be you?
Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the World Series 2025. Today we've got a very interesting set. We've got Mojo Jojo versus ViViD. So I'm really excited for this. I'm happy the game replay staff decided that I would be able to stream this in English. HSN Lab is streaming this in Arabic, so if you are Arabic and you didn't see that yet, click over to his stream. Actually, just let me show you. I've announced this before in the streams, but this is the official Game Replays website of the World Series this year. If you don't want any spoilers, just click off now. And if you don't care, then, well, you're being spoiled now. So, if I jump over to the matches tab, you can see ViViD versus Mojo. You can see the streamers here as well. So Alex General for the Russian players, HSN for the Arabic community, and then me for the English community. Yeah, I'm really excited for this. This will be a replay cast because ViViD and Mojo, they live quite far from each other, and we know Mojo's internet isn't always the best. So we are gonna have to make do with that. The players are discussing at the moment about the replays and whatnot, so I have a load of time here to introduce the website. There's a lot of support for Mojo in the chat. I see Hagop, Redka, GNX of course, hello Lorato, Memphis, Logica, welcome. Drunko Pidix and FB, welcome all, and to those I've missed, welcome to you too. So, I'm sure you've seen this website plenty of times before, but just let me introduce it again. Hello RVP. So here you can see all the matches that are about to happen, or that have been arranged. So you can see Dusty versus Killers in 5 hours, streamed by Memphis actually, very exciting set. And Hummy Lift tomorrow, actually yeah, tomorrow, streamed by Memphis as well. Memphis is getting a load of these good streams. Roll Ganja, GNX Da Vinci, Root One Ninja, etc, etc. These have all been arranged. You can see the streamers right here. So really interesting. Are all the streamers doing a replay stream? Yes, there will be only replays. Because of the internet issues and the distance issues. Hello RVB, how are you doing my friend? Good to see you again. Yeah, so there's no delay on the stream this time, because it is a replay stream. It doesn't matter. Which is good for me as a streamer, because I get to talk with you in the chat without having a 2-minute delay. But I digress. Let's continue to the prediction bracket. So here you can actually log in. You can do your prediction. Last year, it was a bit of a hassle doing this, but this year it's been perfectly arranged. Yeah, the Game Replays staff team have done an amazing job getting this arranged, getting this built, getting this made. And yeah, this is by far I would say the best arranged World Series. Phoenix might be pissed at me for saying that because he did it last year, but yeah, it's just amazing. It is just amazing. There's also an information tab. You can see the qualification month that already happened. How to place LH Ladder. I mean, this is not stuff you need to know now. What I do want to quickly highlight are the sponsors. We are closing in on $26,000 in the prize pool, which is just amazing. Yeah, people just keep donating to the prize pool, and this is absolutely insane. Almost $26,000 is just insane. Of course, AKA Baloney and Oxygen both coming in with $10,000. Man, those guys earn money like water. You have Calabro with $1,800, Finn Dharma with $1,000, B Legacy with $523, Antipro, of course, this noob donating $500, being a bit stingy again. Lollardin with the $302, Red vs Blue with the $300, Jazz, noob streamer, $211, and Dari, Blazing Trails, OMC, Brian Kindley, Herb, Memphis, Einstein's Apples, Alex, Alfie, Ace, this year again. Janshurin, Phoenix, donating Firearm as well as Marcus M, Tumstep, Bidix, Nick Pine, Foko, Sanan, Forensic, Goldfish, Climax, and Riker. All these players generously donating to the prize pool. This list just keeps getting longer and longer. Absolutely insane. Yeah. So the players are still arranging. Players are, I believe, about to jump into the first game. So, Redka, yes, I agree, man. I 100% agree. It's very nice to just talk to the chat. I had a bit of a rough time doing that with the stream delay, but yeah. So, guys, how are we all doing? All as excited as I am? Let me just make a poll, actually. Can I? How do I make a poll? I think... yes. Who will win? Mojo, ViViD. Bless me. Yeah, so for my engagement farming, vote on who you think will win and tell me why. Tell me why. Memphis votes for the Green Beast. Yeah, did you guys all see the set ViViD and Fargo played yesterday on Fargo's stream, if that hasn't been deleted? It was very interesting to watch. Wasn't a score I'd expect, to be honest, but yeah. Damsa DK, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in the chat before, so welcome to you. Getting big money in the pot. How is one second and third price? I don't know if it's updated, but I can show you, of course. I believe I can see that here as well. Yeah, here we go. So the first prize goes for $9,000. So that's a pretty good chunk of change there for the first place. Then second gets 4,200. Third place gets 3,550. Fourth gets 1,400. Fifth to 8th gets 600. And 9 till 16th gets 115. That's crazy. Then there's also a prize pool for the players that make it to round 2. Unfortunately, I was not one of those players, but, well, what can you do? So there's $400 allocated for the 16 people that do make the round, the second round. There's also $100 for the prediction contest winner and the runner-up, so the second place of the prediction contest, the thing that I just showed you, which I'm also not doing amazingly in, to be fair. Then there's a streamer pot, $800 for the streamers. Very generous from Game Replays. Yeah, thank you for that. Map makers also get a bit of change. Gen2 and the super hackers do, as well as the Generals Online community, who, by the way, have been doing an amazing job developing Generals Online. I wouldn't be surprised if next year we completely move to Generals Online. Really excited for that. So the Generals Hub gets some cash. The trailer winner and the runner-ups get some money. The ZH ladder prediction contest also gets a bit of money. And the player voted awards, actually. That's interesting. Haven't seen that before. So yeah. I've just seen on my left screen that the players are jumping into the game. They are going in and out. So we are about to, well, not about to, but in, I hope, 15 to 20 minutes, we are going to get the first game. In the meantime, let's just check out these trailers. Can I see who made them? I know I can, but how can I? Maybe oh yeah, right. So Unimarker, of course, made this trailer. I believe it won as well. Oh, I'm not subscribed to Game Replays. Let's change that. Then you've got King Zero, Gold Jungle, Dummy, of course. Every year he makes one. And then Adele. Well, nice. All right. All right. What more is there to showcase? First place at the moment gets almost 10,000. Yeah, that is an amazing amount of cash. If I was one of the top players, I would be pretty happy to play this year, as well as probably next year, because it's probably going to be an even insaner number. Hello, Joldosh. Nor Edin Edris says, WTF. Yes, indeed. Prize pool is insane. Guys, if you got any more questions regarding the World Series or about the games that are about to happen, or just general comments, do let me know. I think next year we'll reach over 30,000. I would not be surprised, to be fair. I would not be surprised. There's also a World Series 2025 important links on Game Replays. So you can see like the most important links of the World Series of this year. And yeah, I think that's about it with regard to what I can showcase. So yeah, I'm really excited again. Right now we're just waiting until the players get their replays. And yeah. Let me think of what I can do in the meantime. What's your focus in the next couple of months? So, as you know, after my round 1 set versus roll, I retired from 1v1s. I'm not playing 1v1s for a little while, at least not until the next World Series. And even that's going to be questionable if I'm actually going to play. I'll definitely keep streaming, and I'm going to keep recording free-for-alls if I do find the time. But at the moment, I am working on my company, actually. So I've been very busy with working on my company, working my normal job, going to the gym, going to my girlfriend, just the usual life stuff, really. So I was happy that I was able to fit in this stream. I was really excited, actually, when Jazz messaged me. Like, I was very happy because, I mean, this set's just amazing. I'm so happy to stream this. Because it's an honor as well, because they could have chosen so many other streamers and they chose me, which I am, again, very, very thankful for. Memphis, your own company? Yes, yes, sir. I've started a social media management company for local businesses. And then with my free time, I would love to grow this YouTube channel to 1,000 subs. That's what I'm busy with, Memphis. That's what's keeping me busy. Will I be at the Community Outpost LAN? Yes, I will be, actually. I will be there from Thursday until Monday. I've decided to come a bit early to help the Community Outpost folks set up and just meet a couple of the folks. And then Monday for the after breakfast. Instead of... Gezellig, yes, zeker, zeker. Ik neem aan dat jij ook komt. It's gonna be very fun, the Community Outpost event. It always is. Last year was a blast. Unfortunately, this year, Scuba and Antipro won't make it. Quite unfortunate, but it's gonna be fun nevertheless, because there'll be people like Hummy or Vien. And of course, the free-for-all streams. I'm hoping to win again this year. If you don't know, last year with the Community Outpost LAN, I actually won the whole thing. I won the whole tournament. And that got me a crisp $1,000. So, yeah. Of course, I hope to repeat that again this year, but Thumbstep's also coming, so it'll be a bit more difficult. But I'll try regardless. I'll be there on Friday. Nice. Why aren't you coming the rest of the weekend? I do think getting the hotel or the room now is going to be pretty expensive, so I guess you just booked a tad too late, maybe? Or is it just because you don't have time? I actually need to send them an email still, because there's a coupon code you can use which gets you breakfast included. I do need to get that sorted still. So the players are in game at the moment. Let's just check. Let's check what's happening. So let's switch the screens. Let's also fix the scoreboard. Mojo. Jojo. And ViViD. It is going to be a best of 11 this time, since it is round 2.
EA Games.
Challenge everything.
That is pretty loud. Let's increase the display size. Let's also turn down the volume a little bit. Who's my favorite to win here? Do you know what? It's a bit of a tough one, because if you have seen yesterday's set versus Fargo, you'd know that ViViD isn't actually in that bad of a shape. I think a lot of people think that he's a bit rusty or not playing or just not on his usual level, but you know, it's going to be an interesting set. I actually don't know who's going to win. I think both of them are able to win. I really do think so. I don't have much time, plus the hotel is a bit expensive. I live in the NL. Where exactly do you live? I don't mean your home address, but like the city where you live. Hello, No Mercy. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you've been good. Hello, Hiso. How are you doing? No, I haven't been. Eindhoven? Is that... my geography is really terrible. I'm shamelessly looking at Google Maps to see where that is compared to the hotel. Eindhoven. Leiden. Damn, that is far, mate. That is really far. That's like a 2-hour drive, no? Well, thank God you have a car, because I think by train for me it's about like an hour and a half. Not quite sure, but I'll still have to arrange how I'm actually gonna get there, because I'm thinking about bringing my PC there, because I do kind of want to win this year's free-for-all tournament again. Could use that money pretty good. No Mercy says, Mojo did a big step up in the last year. I really hope he can make a nice set today versus ViViD. Yeah, I think he can. No, I think he definitely can. It definitely won't be like a 6-0, 6-1, 6-2. I think we're up for a very nice set. I think it's going to be very interesting. Jordos says, is that... I presume you're talking about the LAN party, and yes, it is in Holland, specifically in Leiden Centraal. What's the decider today? That's a very good question, actually. Let me check. So it's a China mirror on Tiny Tactics. Nice. So I think that favor ViViD, because his China is very good. But I've just got news that the first replay is here. Let me check. Yes, there is. There's actually 2 replays, but oh, there's multiple. All right. I think these are just tests. Forgive me, this is the first time I'm doing these replay casts. Oh, nice. They play 2. Right. Let me get these in. ViViD China's super weapon. Right. Open my files. Replays. Okay, I've got the first 2. Let's go. Load replay. I do have to make sure I load the right one. I think it's this one. Right, let's get in here. Yes, this is the first one. So, oh, this is very exciting. At the bottom, we have the green China Vanilla. He is OoE ViViD, a very well-known player. And at the top here, we have AKA Mojo. He is the yellow super weapon general. So, very interesting. Let me quickly just up my scroll speed. Right, nice. I think that there's also a way to get these replays in 60 FPS. Let me ask Pidix if that's allowed to do. Yo, Blarstar, how are you doing, man? You're coming to the LAN as well, right? Anyways, ViViD going for a normal 2 supply build, also going for oils behind this, as well as making his war factory. Mojo, also standard build. Nothing else really to expect. Yeah, ViViD going for the oils, very nice. Mojo is sending his dozer there. And I'm just waiting. Okay, we are allowed to do this trick. So if you don't know, if you press forward and pause and then do steps, the replay is in 60 FPS. So it's a bit nicer to look at. So Mojo's first feast coming in now. He knows that ViViD is going for these oils. First Gat is out there as well. Drops off these MDs, very nice. Is about to laser lock this Gat. And should really deny this oil. Is he going to though? No, I don't think he is. No, he's not. No, he is not. Does kill that. And the V has taken quite a bit of damage. Meanwhile, we see ViViD on the left here with another Gat. Will that Gat in? Yes, it will. V choosing to go from the outside. Very nice harassment here for ViViD. Very nice start. This V also still low HP. And there's 2 more Gats moving in here. So the Chinooks take a bit of damage. This one going low HP. Laser lock coming in here. Kills that other Gat, and this one's killed as well. There's still one in the base though for Mojo. Has to deal with this pretty soon. Because he does have that oil advantage. Mojo isn't close to his oils yet. Ooh. Right, so both of these Vs are pretty low. There's another Gat that kills a Humvee and a Chinook. So this is a very good start here for ViViD. Looking to get that third oil as well. 2 more Gats move in. This Gat also getting some more damage done. And it's unfortunate for Mojo that these Vs are already very low. Has to evac this, gets killed, does barely any damage at all for Mojo. So there's even more harassment coming in here. ViViD is looking very strong here. Looking very, very powerful. Loading up these Gats. Does he have chain guns? No, he does not. But he did get this third oil. Meanwhile, we see back here some MiGs. No prop, I guess. No prop, but there is a 4th supply coming in. Another V dies against 2 Gats. Unloads these Vs because the MiGs are on the way. And there's another one coming in. Yeah, so this is an immensely incredible start here for ViViD. I do believe he is going to take this game as of how it looks right now. This map is very annoying to deal with these Gats because you could just park them here against this mountain and you can deny these Chinooks. So yeah, scaffold gets denied there. I don't even think Mojo has cancelled that. Yeah, this dozer is being killed. So that's one dozer. We see another Gat here harassing. So this harassment is just insane. ViViD is doing amazing so far. First game, he is looking really strong. That should scare Mojo. Yeah, the 2 Gats now moving into the base. For Mojo wisely moving back those Chinooks. And yeah, all of them are just AFK there. Because he can't actually collect. So this is giving ViViD all the time and all the momentum he needs. Builds a second airfield. Has a lot of money with these 3 oils and the extra supply there. Yeah, and Mojo knows it. And that's GG for game 1. It is...
You are victorious.
1-0. That is amazing. Amazing, amazing. Right, let me update the scoreboard. 1 for ViViD and jump straight into the second game. So, we've got ViViD in the green super weapon general here at the top of Oxygen. And at the bottom we have Mojo as the yellow China. Yeah, that was a masterclass from China. Specifically from ViViD. That was insane. He looks so on it. Has he been spamming with OoE, do you reckon? Anyways, we see Mojo also going for the barracks. Most definitely going for the oils. And a second supply. So basically the same build that ViViD did last game. But ViViD actually changing it up here. He is he going for a no eco? What's this? I think it is a no eco. And that's a very interesting place to build a barracks. ViViD is on the phone with Axel and Marakar. Could very well be, Neo. Could very well be. Red versus Blue says ViViD looks on it. Yes, he does indeed. And Blarstar says that's GG. Yes, it was. Yeah, ViViD is looking very strong. Moving this dozer aggressively here. Is probably scouting out this to notice if Mojo is going for the oils. Oh, and the first V is out very quickly there. Yeah, so this is a no eco. kills the first dozer. Kills this whole expansion. And ViViD is gonna crush this oil deny, or deny it at least. Man, ViViD is looking strong. He is really looking on it, does he? There's a Licks out now, but ViViD responded already. And he made a Tovi. Instead of, I'd assume, the ambulance, yeah. So ViViD responding very well to this. Keeping Mojo's units busy here, keeping him off of this micro. Oh, this is gonna be an important moment. ViViD micros, ViViD moves them back, and ViViD does evac them all. Very wisely laser locks the gap. Licks. And there's the ambulance now, and this is just perfectly dealt with. He actually crushes this as well. He crushes both of them. This is insane. ViViD is looking very strong. Mojo is gonna have to step up his game, because this is already 2-0. 3-0, sorry, 3-minute game. Already done. Wow. That is clinical there from ViViD. That is just insane. Wow. Okay. That was a quick game. What do you guys think about this masterclass here? Always a pleasure seeing ViViD play. Especially at this level. Right, let me just quickly check if there's some more replays. No, there aren't. They are doing the in and out, though. They are doing the in and out. Mojo fans underestimated the beast. Yes, I think we all did, to be fair. I think we all did. I certainly did, because I was preparing a bet, actually, with some players. What's the matchup in the next map, if they are doing in and out? I can try to check. I don't know if I can see Mojo's army. Oh, I can. It's Nuke Tank. And the first match is actually in. So we can jump straight into game 3. Let me just get my replay folder. Right, third replay's in. Let's see. Yes, there we go. Right. Let me do my trick. Yes, we start with ViViD at the top of Vendetta. He is the green nuke general. And at the bottom we have the yellow tank general. He is Mojo Jojo. 2-0 down in this set. He really has to step it up because... I mean, losing 6-0 to ViViD isn't a shame, because ViViD is just an amazing player, an incredible player. Perhaps if he was spamming and being active, the #1 player. Yeah, so interesting what both players are doing here. Are they both... They're both... Ah, that's for the scout. I thought they were doing like a fake... fake scaffold thing you do if you're doing an OoE. Anyways, Mojo's going for a forward supply here. Is wanting to be a bit more aggressive, while ViViD is choosing for a bit more of a passive build, building a second supply in the back of his base. DNF says, at this level, I reckon he can beat Fargo in the quarters. Yes, I definitely believe he can. You really should watch Fargo's stream of yesterday, if he hasn't deleted it yet. That was a very good set to watch, of course, after this one. So, the first Battlemaster coming out for ViViD, going to the left side. We'll probably scout that there's... Or actually, he should already know. And he's probably moving out there to kill that dozer. Meanwhile, we see Mojo... his first unit being a outpost, wanting to take some of these middle buildings. Outpost meets with the Battlemaster. Battlemaster wisely moves back. And yeah, Mojo's taking a bit of map control here with these bunkers. And this Battlemaster will run into the tank Battlemaster and dies. Nice, this one moves back if it saves it, and this one's actually in, but will meet that Battlemaster. Yeah, so far very nice defense here from Mojo. Nice evac there as well. Yeah, so far no damage done to either player, while Mojo actually has expanded already to the third supply. So at the moment, this isn't looking that terrible here for ViViD. For Mojo, sorry. Player coming in there will be met with this VET2BM. So very nice, that will die. This Battlemaster actually moves in and he will get some harassment done, as well as this one. So there's about to be 2 Battlemasters in the supply lines of Mojo. Kills 2 trucks, doesn't pull them away. Kills 1 here as well. Has to move this one. And there's another Battlemaster in. Wow, that's gone in as well. Mojo needs to respond to that. What do we see here? We see Mojo moving in with these 2 Battlemasters. Very, very smart, because these nuke Battlemasters aren't actually that strong compared to the VET2s. And that's another dozer killed. Mojo isn't yet hunted, but is on the brink of being. Nice mines there coming in from Mojo and defends this push, but not without casualties. He did lose a lot of those trucks. Is collecting on 3 trucks right now, has to rebuild them ASAP. He does lose the push here in the base. Lotus is out for ViViD, so he is looking to get those oils. And we see a VET2 nuke Battlemaster. Hello from UA, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you are well. There's a gat in here now in the supply line. And yeah, ViViD is just relentless with these pushes. Kills one of the trucks again. Mojo did rebuild them, but yeah. ViViD as well gets one of the oils now. And is still in with this gat. And there's the VET2 Battlemaster. Yeah, so this gat will lose the battle, but well, it won't. Survives on 0.1 HP. These engagements are going well here for ViViD. Gets the second oil as well. We see Mojo moving in with an empty outpost. And we see ViViD again harassing these trucks. So this is just amazing. Like, I know I'm repeating myself now, but again in the supply line, it's just amazing. We don't see any sign of a propaganda here from Mojo. Meanwhile, we do see a new cannon and 2 overlords, as well as some ECMs. Doesn't have subliminal messaging yet. I presume he is getting that soon, though. Mojo needs to do something about these oils. Either get them yourself, which isn't very smart because you're not on any barracks and it takes a long time. Overlords do have to move back here because they cannot engage this. And yeah, the propaganda center isn't in play yet either for Mojo. New cannon is moving in. That will be the tipping point of this engagement. There goes the VET2 Battlemaster, but he just did so much damage. He just did so much damage. Yeah, the mines here are screwing with Mojo as well. ViViD capturing the third supply here. Will get his Lotus found and killed. But yeah, the Lotus did enough. There's a nice Battlemaster blob here. Very nice. As long as this is out of position, Mojo can take this engagement. He is making that prop. It is halfway done, so we will see the Lotus soon. And we will see the autoloader upgrade. We see some more action here. Mojo engaging this Gatling. Is probably checking to see if ViViD has this site locked down yet. Double shot there. He has to move back. I don't think he can engage this. Oh, that is a big hit. That is a big hit. He has to move back ASAP. Loses 3 Battlemasters already and 4 being low HP. So he is going to lose a lot here. And you see ViViD already on level 3. Already closing in on level 4 actually. Because these just give away so much XP. Mojo did kill one of those oils. Yeah, and there's the fat one new cannon now. Oh, that is a big shot again. Again, the second shot. And the whole army there is just dead. completely obliterated. A Vet 3 new cannon, and Mojo says GG. 3-0. Already 3-0. Incredible. Is there another replay out? Please let there be another one. No, there isn't one yet. This is just insane. 3-0 already. ViViD, like Piddox just said in the chat, completely speedrunning his round 2 set. Yeah, wow. This is insane. Yeah, Memphis, I agree with you. The reverse is so important for Mojo. Yeah, if he loses the reverse, I think that isn't going to be very good for his morale. But we are seeing an absolute masterclass, so can we really fault Mojo for being 3-0 down? ViViD is looking so on it today. Looking incredibly skilled. Yeah, we're just waiting on the 4th game now. I am keeping my eye on Gentle. 6-1 incoming, says Logica. Could very well be. I kind of hope Mojo puts up more of a fight, though. I do hope. Yeah, guys, what are you thinking about this set so far? 3-0 for ViViD. Ranger says it looks Mojo's tactical latency is not working to ViViD. Yeah, it's... I don't know, actually. How laggy do you think their game is? Maybe like 13 or 14 ping? Logica says hopefully Thumbstep or ViViD win this World Series. I do, yeah, I kind of agree. Although, who else would be a good candidate, really? I think Marakar is looking strong once again this year, and Xcal, you know, Xcal's Xcal. Yeah. Oh, the 4th replay is out. The 4th replay is out. Right. Game number 4. So this is going to be a very interesting game here. Mojo needs to win this. We start with the green tank general, with him being ViViD, who is 3-0 up. And now we see Mojo as the yellow nuke general at the top of Vendetta here. Yeah, so Mojo's gonna need to do something here. He has got to pull this back now, because this is his moment, his opportunity to get back into this set. ViViD also going for the aggressive supply, and Mojo going for the back supplies. So, yeah. Both players going for the same build. Actually, no, they're not. ViViD is going for the barracks. Mojo last game went for a double war factory. Is he gonna go for the oils? Is he gonna bunker up a bit? I would assume so. So I think we're gonna see a bunker like right there. I think. Or he's just gonna take these buildings. Fargo, hello. Master, how are you doing? Yeah, so ViViD actually going for a fast 3rd supply. He isn't going for the aggressive-ish build that Mojo went for last game. We do see a Battle Master in the same position, though. Is coming to that 3rd supply. Will be met with this outpost. And we see a Battle Master here. ViViD very nicely took this bunker. Battle Master does move out of the way, though. Mojo microing very well, and he also dodges this outpost. Dozer is at risk here of getting killed. But he is just going for the supplies. Yeah, very nice. Very smart. But, ooh, yeah, he is microing. Okay. Mojo also now knows that ViViD wants to go for the licks. And very nice mines there from ViViD. And this one being killed as well. So, Mojo barely did any damage. He just denied this collection a little bit. So we see this outpost move up. There's a gat and an outpost coming in now. We'll just kill this. ViViD microing this as well. ViViD having these bunkers is actually preemptively killing these oils. He knows that he doesn't want them, and he knows that Nuke is going for a fast prop. As I say that, he has a prop almost up and running. That's 70% now. Yeah, another Battlemaster there dying for free there, and another one there as well. We do see this Gat outpost push here doing a bit of, I guess, harassment. But ViViD with the Vet 1 Gat will be able to win this engagement now. We do hear the licks, we do see it as well as this second war factory. And a prop. So ViViD doing a bit of everything. Outpost moving in here. It's about to die though to this Gat. We do see the prop up and running, and we do see a Lotus, but yeah, ViViD very wisely just killed these oils. Just very smart. Mojo does actually win this engagement here. I think ViViD didn't pay attention to that. He is moving in with his legs. There are Gats out though, so not sure if he wants to. And ViViD being very careful. ViViD being very, very careful. Mojo already on the ECMs and on the Gats, though. He is protecting his base-ish. I guess he's just waiting for an opportunity here. I think Mojo will be quite upset that this oil is about to die. I think he recognizes that ViViD is just killing them. Mojo also knows he needs that third supply because ViViD is very much so ahead in eco. He is already on the third supply, and he barely got harassed. Yeah, Outpost just gets killed. We do see two Lixes here. We also see a Gat there for ViViD. He is moving in. He is moving in. This is going to be very important. Will this be a game-deciding Lix? It doesn't look to be, and he's about to lose it. He does. And is he about to lose the second one? Yes, he is. Not very good here so far. Yeah, lost two Lixes for two Gats. That is not worth it. ECM denies this Gat, and this Gat is doing heaps of work against this Speaker Tower Lix. Yeah, so that wasn't a very good push there from ViViD. So Mojo is able to stabilize and is able to get this third supply. ViViD did kill the oil, but not before Mojo gets it. We also see Mojo's Lotus moving into the base. Is going to capture the prop, which is very interesting. I don't think you want to continue this because there is two Lixes circling the area. And yeah, it just loses it for free. Yeah, loses it for free. Not sure that was the wisest to do. But yeah, Mojo's winning a bit of ground, but ViViD already on that fourth supply there as well. So 4 supplies versus 3 supplies. Yeah, this is looking very interesting. So ViViD is going for a Lix ECM strat. So basically what you do is you use the ECMs to lock down these Gats and then move in with the Lixes. Mojo does recognize that he really needs to stop this. He wants to bunker down this position, building a Gatling cannon and destroying this supply. Lixes move in. There are 2 Gats out and there is subliminal messaging, so they will be slightly more powerful. ViViD also making his command center. Mojo just driving past it. There's 2 ECMs there now. Yeah, only 2. 1 Gat now and 1 ECM. The rest is locked down. ViViD does only have 2 Lixes though, so if microed correctly, would have been possible, but not anymore because these units are locked down. But Mojo did slightly secure this position, does knock ViViD off of it at least, and he gets it for himself. There are only 3 Gats out. Ooh, has to be careful with those Lixes. What do we see here? We see 2 tank hunters there moving in, and a dragon tank killing that third supply. There is so much action going on. So much action. Basie says big games. Yes, big games indeed. This could be a very decisive set for later on in the World Series. There's no subliminal messaging yet out for ViViD. Should probably get that. And yeah, ViViD just choosing to let Mojo collect there. But as of right now, it doesn't really matter because Mojo doesn't have this supply. So in terms of money, they are still equal. ViViD moving in the oil, moving to the supply. Mojo moving back his army because he is afraid of the dozer. Dozers do a lot of damage if you didn't know. Yeah, but ViViD is moving into the base. And is he going to win this game, actually? Is he going to do it? He does lock down a lot of units. He does have to lock down this, and he does. The whole army is going back now. This is also a very decisive moment in this set. Will he be able to kill these Lixes, or are these ECMs enough? Does kill the prop. Does get one Lix killed. And yeah, oh, QQA some of his units there. Kind of a waste. Yeah, Mojo did defend here. For as of right now. But ViViD did a lot of damage. Keeping him off of this third supply, and now is also on this supply. Gat's doing some damage, but these ECNs are doing heaps of work, and we see a very apparent lack of Gatling cannons. Dozer moves back here. There's one Gat out here, and there's one ECM. And I don't believe this. Mojo, GG's out. Loses as the nuke. 4-0 for ViViD. This is... I don't have any words for this, to be honest. And we are also blessed with the 5th game already. Wow, this set so far is... We are seeing an absolute masterclass. There's nothing else that can be said. This is just... ViViD at potentially his best. Yeah, we already have game 5, so don't click off on the stream. We will instantly continue. And actually, will we? Where is it? Wait, let me... I think my replay folder is a bit bugged. Give me 1 second, guys. Again, don't click off, because we will jump in straight. Let me see what's going on. Let me just delete the old replays. Replay isn't showing up in my folder, actually. That's a bit weird. Let me just re-download it. Maybe that works. A bit of the old plug it in and out. Let's see if it works now. It doesn't work. Pidix. What's going on here? So the replay is ready, but I don't seem to be able to see it. I am in the right folder. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my bad. I don't have the map. I don't have... So they play on Shiva's Paradise, but I don't have the map. Where's the map? Where's the map? Map pack. Map pack. Data. Luckily, I've got all this shit on lock. Map pack. Get away. Close this one. And go there. Shiva's V4. Right, I've got Shiva's V4 now. Let's just quickly reload the game. Yeah, sorry about that, gents. Coming in now. Fargo says ViViD lost 2 Lixes for 0 damage and still won in the matchup. Yeah, ViViD is just... He is looking on a different level, a different beast this year. ViViD's mechanics give satisfaction, unlike Boyka. A bit of a flame war going on in the chat. Yes, we do see the replay now. Apologies. But we jump into replay number 5. Game number 5. Mojo really has to pull something out here. We see ViViD on the right in the green US Air Force on Shiva's Paradise V4. We see Mojo as the China Vanilla on the left side of Shiva's. So this is not a matchup you want to see when you're 4-0 down, because normally this goes 1-1. And having just lost Nuke Tank both ways, I don't think he's very confident here in winning an inbound matchup. But let's see, I don't want to speak for Mojo. Maybe he can actually win this. Going for a standard build here. 2 barracks, 2 supplies. Probably a war factory right here. What do we see ViViD doing? We see 2 supplies, barracks, war factory. I'd assume... Oh no, it's just standard, so no oils. So, if you don't know this map, you start with a $2,500 crate extra. So you have a lot more possibilities in terms of goofy build orders. As we see ViViD here building a second barracks low on the ground. I think he wants to either get the oils or get these bunkers. And he is looking to get the oils. He does actually already have the capture building upgrade. And there's an MTV here. We'll already see these red guards and the tank hunters. There is a gap out for Mojo. If ViViD isn't careful, he could lose this V because it is empty. Empty Vs aren't that strong. We do see yet another MTV. Yeah, we do see another MTV. This V getting shoot away, so Mojo will get this oil. So he is on 3, soon to be 4 oils. We also see ViViD capturing his oils. So in terms of oils, they will be equal. Doing some nice damage to this V. And oh, he is about to lose this V. Oh, what is Mojo doing? He's not moving towards that V. He is now, but he is taking a lot of damage. ViViD tucking him back on these barricades. Yeah, well. And loses the GAT as well. So, ViVid's very smartly moving that V back to the debris. So Mojo had to take an awkward angle. Hasn't yet captured his 4th oil. He really should have this by now. Troop Crawler clears out these buildings in the middle on the left side. Kofi's arm in play. Do we see anything behind this? A strat center or a 3rd supply? Yes, we do. And we also see the 2nd war factory. There's about to be a load of E's here for ViViD. So these troop crawlers will be very, very useless. Do we see any airfield? Yes, we do. It's going up now as we speak. Has Mojo captured this yet? He is about to. Yeah, but ViViD taking care of these troop crawlers very nicely. He is buying himself a bit of time, Mojo is, with these troop crawlers. And doing a bit of micro damage, but it doesn't matter because you get the free tech repair bay. Yeah, it completely decimates his whole push or army or distraction. Completely annihilated. Are there V's out already? Yes, sorry, mix out. Yes, there are, but no napalm ready just yet. Does kill 2 trucks there again, so ViVid's harassment is on point and he is already moving back on these war factories. If ViViD is lucky, he can kill these war factories before Black Napalm's out. And I think he just might, you know, kills one of them. He's about to kill the 2nd. This is 4 minutes into the game and look at the amount of army ViViD has here. It's just incredible. He also has the 2nd tech repair bay. Repair bays do stack with each other. He didn't get the war factory before the Black Napalm though, but does it really matter at this point? I don't think it does. He is level 2. He is about to push level 3. We do already see the strategy center out as well as the carpet. And 4 minutes and 45 seconds. And Mojo is beaten. 5-0 for ViViD. This... There's no words. Honestly, there's no words. Yes, so the potentially last replay isn't yet ready. So yeah, Vienne, I blink my eyes and it's 5-0 already. Yes. Now Mercy says, rough one. ViViD taking a bus saw to Mojo. Yes, he is indeed. Yes. Hello Maliki as well. And hello 2 AM Alpha 1. Ranger Popo and Boyka as well. Hello, Boyka. Lancer as well. Yeah. This is just a complete masterclass. This is just a different level of ViViD. This is just amazing. Yeah, don't click off on the stream just yet. The replay will be out shortly. And is there any moments of the last replay you do want to see before we jump into the 6th and potentially the final one? Fargo says, Insanity, Mojo is so semi. I think everyone looks like semi, to be honest, in front of ViViD. At least ViViD from this level. Yeah, this is just... There's no words. There is no words. Why am I? Wait, what's happened? What just... Wait, what just happened? Wait, what? Wait, am I still here? 1 second. Oh yeah, I am here. That's weird. Okay. I can't see my... Can't see my streaming stuff. Oh, right, there it is. I clicked on one of my mouse buttons and it just completely wrecked my YouTube studio. Whew. Okay. That made me sweat a little bit. Game 6 is here though. Game 6 is here. Let me get that in the replay folder. That's not the replay folder. Let me get that here. Okay. Game 6 is here. Game 6, potentially the final game here. ViViD in the green, China Vanilla on the left side of Shiva's Paradise, V4. 5-0 up, he is on match point. And here we see Mojo in the yellow Air Force General on the right side of this map. Yeah, so Mojo, he has to win this and then continue a winning streak that I don't think anyone has ever had versus ViViD. So he could potentially make history. Going for 2 barracks, going for those oils quickly. ViViD we see going for 3 supplies. Sorry, for 3 dozers. Is he gonna go for like an aggressive build here? Let's see. Let's see. He is going for a forward war factory. Is going for a forward war factory. We don't see either player yet. Oh, we do actually. Mojo using this sneak attack. It's not every time you see that. USA units popping out of a GLA tunnel. So the first V is out here already for Mojo. Is empty as well. He is probably looking to deny one of these. And ViViD, interestingly enough, doesn't actually take the VET 1 upgrade. And ViViD also very wisely sending this GAT to the right to the oils here. I don't think that'll be in time, but it's a very nice thing. And oh, Mojo's about to lose his first V. Wow, he just lost his first V. Yeah, so oils are in play here for Mojo. That GAT isn't in time. Oh, has to be careful with this one. You cannot lose 2 Vs there at the beginning of the game. I think you should just... Alright, he is making good progress. Okay, he will kill it. Very nice. Good micro there from Mojo in the end. We see 2 GATs here moving in. We saw in game 1 how good ViViD is with these GATs and how good he is in harassing these Chinooks. And we do see these 2 moving in. Getting very close here to these supplies. Tow missile is in play, but tow missile, you can't engage with 1 tow missile V. Because these GATs are just stronger that way. We do see 3 now. We also see Hellfires. Yeah, right. This is good. 4 Tovies annihilate that very nicely indeed. We do see another GAT here. We also see a Flamer. We see a Flamer! So he is going to deny this tunnel network here. He will also most probably deny the oils hadn't Mojo sent back his Humvees. Yeah, so clears this up pretty well. Oh, Mojo losing a couple of units there. Move this back. Watch out, that can die. S&D is in play. We do see quite a bit of Tovies. Wow. Yeah, okay. Good engagement so far here from Mojo. ViViD losing a lot of units. We do see three war factories out. 3 war factories. Chain gun upgrade is already in play as well. I think this is the best and only response you have as China. Spamming versus Tovies. Because Tovies are very strong. MiGs aren't as useful. Of course they help. But these chain gun cats is where it's at. I think ViViD should try again to kill these oils. You really don't want Air Force to get 4 oils. Yeah, we do see a lot here. We see a nice gap blob here. Yeah, and these Tovies are out of position here. Loses 1. About to lose a 2nd. But both players just choosing to move back. Black Napalm is in play. So he can use these MiGs appropriately. Command center being placed, sorry. And we see 2 Vs there from Mojo. I guess he wants to move in here. Isn't doing so yet. What do we see? Apis, don't swear too much. I haven't sworn at all. 50k map. Yeah, basically a 50k map. We see another flamer out. He really does want to kill that. Maybe these Vs are just in guard mode for the next flamers. Second airfield going up. Yeah, no harassment at all. We do see a burden here moving into these oils, but we could potentially see some mines there. We do see GAT ECM now. GAT ECM is very strong against Tovies. Because Tovies just... Sorry, chain gun GATs just completely obliterate these Vs. And Mojo is having to defend this. I think ViViD wants to move in. There is a carpet. There is a carpet. Is that on the army? Spot on. Kills almost half of the army here. Almost half of the army. That is amazing. Now he can take this engagement. Now he can defend this. And he is going to. There are also these Avengers out. All of the ECMs are dead. So this is easy pickings if he micros. Oh, has to be careful. Has to be careful. Is it losing that much? Very nice. This could potentially be a game winner here for Mojo. We do see this oil dead, and we do see Tovi struggling against this dragon tank. We also see ViViD moving into the top oils here. Yeah, and he's about to kill these oils. Oh, maybe not actually, because Mojo is on the scene. Mojo is in player. He is moving his army back. Or half of his army. We do see another army, so splitting his army very nicely. Yeah, nice flame wall, doesn't actually do a lot though. MiGs are coming in. Take a shot. Very nice. Kill almost all of the Vs. But he does ultimately clear this up, and he saves his oils just a bit longer. We do see Mojo pushing into the middle here, having a hard time pushing against these buildings. There is a level 3 out for Mojo, and he does clear the other oil. The first one dying to the burden. We see Mojo Jojo mounting a bit of a comeback here perhaps. We do see a bit of life. We see that he wants to fight. He doesn't want to lose 6-0 in this set. Especially not losing as the Air Force. But this game isn't over just yet, because we do see yet another big army. But a very apparent lack of ECMs. Very nice. What do you guys think of this set so far? Also, please keep the chat a bit chill, guys. We are here to enjoy the set, watch a bit of this game. No one's spoiling anything. ViViD knows that if you kill this oil, you get free supplies here. And Mojo clearing up this pathway. So these barricades are very annoying to deal with. So Mojo just clearing them. He'll be able to micro better. Yeah, we do see incoming supplies now because ViViD killed this middle oil. Sorry, the middle refinery. We do see a pot shot. Is he gonna hit? He hits. He kills very much. Kills 1/3 of the army there. Very nice. Also a very nice response here from ViViD to get this new cannon. It's gonna be very difficult there. Oh, another dragon moves in there at the top. Barely saves the oil. There's 2 Vet 3 Vs out. Are gonna die to this. Wow, yeah, dies. We see an engagement here. Isn't going very well here for ViViD so far. It's gonna have a very rough time here against these full Vs, against the bunker. Oh, is he about to fire? Oh, it bugged out. He was about to fire, but it bugged out. Kills it. Very nice. Very nice micro there from Mojo. Yeah, like I said, he is mounting a bit of a comeback. He is showing a bit of life in this set. Did lose the Vet 3, but he already cleared up everything. Mojo is looking very strong so far. Is, I believe, winning as the air. Because he has these oils, but not for long. If ViViD micros this. And there's a flamer in as well. He's gonna kill the command center for Mojo. Does he have another dozer? He does. There's one on the battlefield. Has to be careful to not be hunted. Dodges the carpet bomb. Very nice. That could have been another game changer. Artillery coming in here. Kills 2 oils there. There's only 1 oil remaining here for Mojo. Only 1 oil. This flamer did a lot. Kills the war factory. Kills the command center. And yeah, this is looking strong for both players. There is no clear winner just yet. This Gat will scout the last dozer for Mojo. So really has to protect this. He doesn't want to get hunted in this position. He shouldn't get hunted in this position. ViViD is very low on cash. He lost this oil. The Burton Vet 3 doing a very nice job here. Very, very nice job. Is going to kill the other oil. So ViViD will be very low on cash. Mojo actually not collecting on his 3rd supply. That's actually, what, 15k here. If he builds a supply there, he can easily just mine from there. Does have his command center back up. Burton just chilling there. Yeah, very nice this. Yeah, ViViD having to sell one of the war factories. Yeah, only 1 war factory remaining. And even though ViViD had a great start, Air is just showing the superiority. I think that carpet bomb changed a lot in this game. The carpet bomb here, earlier in the game, a couple of minutes ago. Because if that didn't happen, Mojo would have had a very much more difficult time engaging that. We see, what do we see? Is this a leaflet? It is a leaflet. Leaflet's the new cannon. That is very important. The new cannon was the only thing that was holding Mojo from pushing. And we see Mojo taking a game here. Very nice. We do see ViViD collecting 10,000 more actually. So right here it just shows you the power of Air Force. Yeah, this is just wow. Yeah. Amazing, guys. So it's at least gonna be not something 0. Is Mojo gonna be able to put a comeback though? So what do you think? What do you guys think? 80% of the poll is going towards ViViD. If it played so well again, you could tell the difference, although Mojo did okay this game somehow. Yeah, he did okay. I think, like I said, the carpet changed a lot. The carpet changed a lot. Let's actually rewatch the carpet because we... What just happened? My game just bugged out. Right, my game just bugged out. Yeah, let's check that game out again. Since we are waiting on the 7th game. I keep my eyes out for the 7th game. Yeah, what do you guys think about this set so far? Were you expecting more from Mojo, or is this the score you expected? Yeah, let's load. This is the previous game, but I just want to look at the carpet again. Let's see what the chat is saying in the meantime. Yeah, let's check. Let's check. Let's check.
Search and destroy.
I actually missed this gat in the base. That's a wow, what? So it kills one of the Chinooks. I literally, I completely missed this. It killed one of the Chinooks, so ViViD already had a very good start here. I guess he did lose units here. Yeah, I'm just going to fast forward to the carpet moment. Let's see. Oh, Pidux, how are you liking the 60 FPS replay trick? I saw you didn't know what that was, so... How are you liking it? Right, so we're closing in on the carpet moment. So... Right. Let's pause it right here. Imagine this. There's no carpet. ViViD completely decimates his full V. That's already written. This big blob of GAT ECM moves in. Goes here. Kills some Chinooks. Harasses some supplies. And this army is gonna have a very tough time beating this because the angle in which the V's have to attack is just very awkward. It is a very awkward angle. Anyways, game 7 is here, so I am gonna download that. But yeah, just imagine how different that game would be if the carpet didn't hit. I think it would have given ViViD a lot more time. And get a lot more kills on the army. Anyways, game number 7 is here. We are starting at the bottom of Egyptian Oasis with the Green Beast, OoE ViViD. He is the green China Infantry General. And at the top here, we have Mojo in the yellow Demolition General. 5-1 down at the moment. Has to mount one of the biggest comebacks perhaps in World Series history. Isn't doing it for nothing though, because say Mojo does mount a comeback, he's gonna get, I believe, $110 for just getting into round 3. So very nice. Yeah, interesting to see what ViVid's gonna do here. I, as a semi, would go for a Lix. No, we don't. We do see this truck moving in. What's this truck gonna do? Probably look to crush some workers. Or was that a mistake? Hold on. I think ViViD made a mistake. That was a slight mistake there. He does deny the oil there. The tunnel. There's another tunnel coming in there. Very nice position. Yeah, Mojo needs this. Mojo needs this. He's moving in with his tech, but just decides to cancel it and just drive on. ViViD is looking to get his third supply. We also see a TT just running here wild. Ooh, is he gonna crush it? He does crush it. He kills the tech. Yeah, evac way too close to the outpost. So the plan there was to probably deny this first outpost. Didn't manage. He does kill this dozer. So ViViD has to be a bit careful here. He has it nicely tucked away in front of a bunker. Yeah. A bit of a chill moment right now. what are the players doing behind this? We see a Tox Tractor. We see what I think is another TT prep. Yeah, Mojo looking to get this middle is a pretty vital position, because if you manage to bunker this off, there's not a lot infantry can throw at you. We do see a prop being prepared. We also see a tech there. Is ViViD gonna get hunted here? He isn't. Oh, nice. Very nice. He did try to go for the hunt. Loses that scrapped up tech. That is pretty unfortunate. But ViViD loses 2 of his outposts. So, Mojo hasn't taken any eco damage. The only downside for him being right now is that he's down in terms of eco, because he has the 3rd supply, ViViD does. Mojo is clearing these bunkers. ViViD planting TTs there to be a bit annoying. Oh wow. That TT actually did a lot of damage. Ranger, it is worth it if you're talking about what I think you're talking about. I think community-wise it's a very good place to be, but information-wise it's pretty basic. Anyways. Yes, Logi, yeah. I'm a yes, Logi. Just yes. Yeah, the Tox Tractor gets denied, and it's a bit of chill so far. Lotus is out, so he will get the... We'll get the oils out. Logica says... Where's Lift in the bracket? Who does he face? I don't think he faces any of those players. I could be wrong. I think it's ViViD, actually. But... Oh yeah, Fargo as well, yeah. Yeah, thanks, GNX. But... Yeah. ViViD now moving in with a outpost DCM push. This is very tough to stop right now for the demolition. Is Demo on the palace? No, but he is making it though. As a full tunnel of quads. This is gonna be nasty to deal with here for Mojo, because quads aren't that strong versus the... Oh, Pop's there! Oh my days! Pops again. He does kill one of the outposts, but he loses a full tunnel of quads for that. Loses a full tunnel of quads. Mojo is retaining the control of the middle, but ViViD did get those oils. He didn't yet get that one though, but he still is on that 3rd supply. Mojo now on it as well. And oh, I think that's a bit of a misplay. That is a bit of a misplay. Yeah, you should really either click him down or do something with him. You can't let your opponent be on a supply and 2 oils extra. Yeah, this is... Like, this just shows you how strong, like, 2 outposts are against quads. Look how hard of a time Demo is having. He does have the palace, though we will see Demo upgrade soon. And we do see Mojo just clicking down these oils. Yeah, that is pretty wise of him to do. Are we gonna see another Lotus out for ViViD so he can take this oil? Not just yet. ViViD evacing his minigunner, killing these RPGs. Yes, very nice. And we see ViViD coming in with another push here. Mojo is on the Demo upgrade. Repairing this bunker for the inf. And he actually loses the outpost. Right. Charmin Kill is out now. I might... Dare I say, we might be looking at the beginning of the end here. 100 live viewers here watching potentially a 6-1. Very nice micro from ViViD. He is paying attention everywhere. Meanwhile, we see the 4th supply as well for ViViD. Mojo opting to just kill that oil before it becomes an issue. And yeah, Mojo is just in his base. He only has this outside of it and this So he doesn't have control over this. He doesn't have control over the oils. He's letting ViViD have them. Lost a lot of army, and we see, oh, very nice detonations there on the workers. Does kill most of the army, and the Shaman can just clean this up. Very nice. Yeah, Mojo will get a ECM for his troubles. That will actually make popping against the armies a bit more easy. Yeah, ViViD expanding to his, what, 5th supply? Is he mined out? No, that is going to be his 5th supply. So I don't think Mojo can let this happen. He needs to have this. He needs this position to have any hope of winning. There are a lot of elixirs out. There are 5, to be precise. Yeah, I think he is about to move in here. There is a CC out as well. And ViViD is also level 3. Yep. He does have this supply as well. Does need to have trucks on it. Yeah, and what does Mojo have against these elixirs? He has quite a bit of quads. And he also has that ECM. That ECM can be pretty big here. Oh! Yeah, that could have been potentially bad. The carpet moving in as well as the artillery. Clearing this. He's about to lose that Lix. Ooh, barely survives. Barely survives. Gets killed now. But he does do a lot of damage. Gets the black market down to the hull. Is completely clearing this side of the map. Is also clearing Mojo from this. So Mojo is losing basically all of his map control. ViViD is on the 4th supply. Mojo did a bit of nice harassment here. Killing these trucks. He does retain this position right now. Rebuilding this barracks. Rebuilding the war factory. And yeah... Mojo floating 5,000 is not what you want to be doing in this position. Makes another barracks there. Mines coming in. As well. So game definitely not over. Definitely not yet 6-1. Mojo preparing even more elixirs. Yeah, and this ECM could potentially be like a big game changer if a big quad lix engagement is gonna happen. He is reinforcing this position now with a couple of more tunnels. And he moves back this German. Alright, moves back one of the flamers he took instead. Not bad, but there's elixirs in play here. We'll find them, we'll find them. Kills the flamer. I think you should use the Jarman to just kill this supply. Because you just can't let this happen. A whole extra supply. That's pretty massive. Flamer moves in there as well. Almost kills his flamer. Now look at this. There are enough quads out. No AP bullets just yet. No. Yeah, this is such an interesting game. Both players are giving it their all, especially Mojo. I feel like he is given just that tiny bit extra. Whatever the cost. This is going to be important. Lix is moving. Where is the ECM? Where is that ECM? Oh no! He didn't move that ECM with his army. Oh, that is such a big misplay. That is just a game decider. All of the quads are dead. There is no war factories out. Kills the fake one as well. Moves out of the way of the palace. Kills the entire base here. We will see Mojo on 1 supply soon. You have nothing. And GG's for ViViD. And tough luck for Mojo. GG's well played. This was just... That's such a big misplay right there. I just want to rewatch that again. Just quickly. Because the engagement here could have been so different. Just could have been so different. If he popped that ECM with him those licks would have had a way harder time. Yeah, GG's to everyone. I'm just waiting for this moment before signing off and showing you the bracket. Yeah, we're closing in on the moment. Yeah, before you sign off, I will quickly oh, there it is. So see here, I skinned a bit over it, but imagine if he had this singular unit, this one unit. If he had it right there. That would have made such a difference, no? Because these Lixes wouldn't be able to just click and go. Like, that could have been big, because Mojo would have kept most of his quads alive, killed like 15 or 20,000 worth of Lixes, and just moved in. Kill this with the Jarman, with the demo bomb, and then just snowball the game from there. Is what I'd assume. We are playing the World Series, and Mojo is probably very nervous, as would we all be, versus ViViD in round 2 of the biggest tournament of the year. So quickly, before I want to sign off, I want to show you the bracket. So if you don't want to get spoiled, click off, have a great rest of your day, enjoy the weekends, and I am going to jump over now. Second screen. Right, I saw a lot of people, or I saw a couple of you asking for the... Oops. Saw a lot of you asking for the bracket. So, where is Lift Truck? Lift Truck has to play Hummy. After that, the winner of GNX Da Vinci, and then either Shay or Boyka. And then up here we have Fargo versus ViViD. It's going to be an interesting one. Ninja versus Route 1. Winner versus Fargo. That is going to be interesting. So, yes. What's ViVid's next match? It's going to be Killer, Either, or Dusty. Wow. So, yeah, this is the bracket. If you want to watch it, either go to the link in the description, zhworldseries.com, or just pause the stream right here. Anyways, that is going to be it for me. 100 of you watching, thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you for the support. Yeah. Ranger, if you want any more info on TRW, just message me on Discord, and I can go in depth more. But yeah, GG's, well played. Thank you guys so much for watching. Very nice of the Game Replays guys to have allowed me to stream this. Yeah, so have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the weekend, and I will see you guys next stream. See ya.
Has got Excal against the wall here. There's nothing Excal's going to be able to do surely against this. GG from Marika. Holy moly, we are headed to a 6-6 decider. One of the most epic sets of all time. ViViD is just completely wrecking at the minute. Everything inside of Excal's base is getting wrecked. ViVid's coming in from about 27 different angles.
This September, 64 of the best players will battle it out. There can only be one winner. Could it be you?